Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show, where I'm very happy to have the folks from Families for, or I should say Christmas for Families. Welcome both of you to the show. I've got Danny Thompson here.
Hey.
And of course, everybody knows this guy is Santa.
How you doing?
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here, both of you.
He is the real life Santa, Santa Ed.
I'll say is, I was amazed. I checked out the boots. I checked out the beard. Everything's real. He's tall. He's got the bowl full of jelly. Everything.
He's the real Norlander
This is it.
Santa.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm thrilled to have you guys here. And of course, Santa, we know you do some really great work. But Christmas for Families has been doing some really good work for a while here. Danny, tell us a little bit about the history of it.
So we have done, basically Christmas for Families provides Christmas for families. We, people are privately suggested through our website, and we go out and we find whatever is on their lists. But the cool thing about us is that not only do we provide Christmas for these people, but we bring the real life Santa Claus with us, because me delivering is kind of a boring thing. But if Santa came, and so the week before Christmas, we make our deliveries, Santa knocks on the door. In fact, one of our, that's the kid creeping through the door and seeing, Santa Claus appears, and it becomes real for them.
Oh, I'll say.
Again, Santa donates his time and comes out and lets the people sit on his lap and tell them their stories. And I mean, it brings Christmas back into the homes of people that may or may not have one if it wasn't for the program.
Absolutely. Santa, do you remember doing that same thing for me in 1976? Do you remember coming to my house, and I was in my bedroom and I was putting away my toys, which is a good thing, kids. I was putting away my toys and I looked up and you were right there looking through the window. And I was so excited, and I ran to the other room to tell my mom I just saw Santa, and of course she was very incredulous, right? Because it wasn't Christmas yet. And you came to the front door and then came in and had cookies and milk with us. Yes. And I get to sit on your lap and tell you what I wanted for Christmas. It was the best.
It's the best, yes it is. I remember that.
Yeah, I'm glad you remember, because it's never going to leave my head for sure. Yes. It was such a special time, and that's what we're talking about, aren't we?
That's exactly what we're talking about. And again, Santa has his most memorable experiences, and I have mine was when we did, I think it was last year, 2 years ago?
I think it's 2 years.
It was a kid who had spina bifida.
Wow.
So he was paralyzed from the waist down. And it was a kind of a hard case. The father had taken off, unfortunately. There were 5 kids, and when Santa knocked on the door, his brothers answered it, and they were super excited. And this kid who was paralyzed jumped down off of his wheelchair and kind of just crawled. Wow. Just to be able to sit on Santa's lap, which I think I sent you the photo of that.
Yeah, I think we've got one. We'll pull it up here.
But things like that are incredible, and you could see the difference that Santa had made in his life, and that Christmas for Families provided this program. Here's
our picture of that. We just showed it just a second ago, as well as some great photos of Santa here.
That one.
There we go. That's just terrific, Santa.
Thank you.
Wow, that's got to make you feel great. That's why you do this job.
That's why you do this job.
Yeah, Santa's got a special job, that's for sure.
I'm very lucky.
Talk to me about how these families are chosen. How do you guys find these folks, Danny?
So, well, there's a couple ways we go about it. Most people are suggested through our website. They're either a friend of a friend that knows a family that's struggling. We make a post about the day after Thanksgiving. Basically, it's a video that says, hey, if you know a family that's struggling, let us know. We'll try to take care of them. So they're suggested through our website. We try to figure out who the family is and what their needs are by talking to one of the parents or the parent, where the kids are kind of left out of it. We go out shopping for them, and then we deliver.
Wow.
There's something that's very special that we're doing, that we've started to do this last year, is with one of our partners is California Pizza Kitchen at Thompson Place Mall. So 2 of these families on Wednesday, tomorrow, have been invited to come to dinner through these friends that suggested them. And I'm actually dressing up as a waiter. It's kind of like an episode of Punk, but with a good ending. So we coordinate where this family sits, and the cool thing about tomorrow specifically is, so they're having dinner at 6:30 or whatever, and I'm their waiter. And then everyone in the restaurant at that time is in on this. They've either bought a gift or contributed or wrapped or donated or whatever. And then Santa shows up at 7 with the bags, knowing the names, and he kind of nonchalantly walks through the restaurant, stopping at this particular family's table and says, "Oh, by the way, Naya." And so this little girl will be like, "How does he know my name?"
Well, of course he does. He's Santa.
And then he pulls out his bag of gifts for the family.
That is
and
terrific.
Then this other family who's also at dinner notices all this activity about, you know, Christmas being delivered, and so they're thinking to themselves, "Wow, that's really cool that, you know, there's a family getting gifts." And then next thing you know, Santa's at their table doing the same thing.
That is terrific.
It's really been, it's heartwarming, and the opportunity for people to participate in it, like people who have donated or wrapped presents, because I hate wrapping, but
but you're good at it, so.
I thought it would be cool if they could see the families that they help.
Yeah, and this is their chance to do that.
Yeah.
That is really cool, Danny.
Thanks.
How many families have you guys helped so far?
93.
Wow. And this has been going for?
This is our 6th year.
93 families in 6 years. That's impressive.
Yeah, it's been a really good program. Again, we try to do as many as we can.
Yeah.
And the reason, the name Christmas for Families is that it started with doing 4 families.
Right.
So and it just exploded from there.
And what is the website? Is it Christmas? It's the
Christmas,
the number 4
families.com.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to put that up on the screen, and I got to ask Santa a couple more questions here, if that's okay.
Oh
Danny.
my gosh, please.
Has Chelsea been good?
My
co-host.
A couple of times there, but
I know, right?
I think she's working past it.
And you know she likes chocolate, so I don't need to tell you that that's something you need to bring for her.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mike Kilkenstein from Ramp Sports, he's been really good this year.
Okay.
Yeah, you can maybe bring him some Red Sox wins next year. That would probably make him very happy.
Good.
Me too. And Kevin, our director, same thing. All right. Well, I want to thank you so very much for being here. Tell us, Santa, I know you like to get out and meet some other families too. That's possible to have those same kind of experiences I had when I was a kid. How does somebody get a hold of you?
I have a website, basically. It's Santa Eds.
Santa Ed?
Yeah, Santa Eds at... You just made me forget it.
That's what I do, Santa. That's my job.
I think it's SantaEds.com.
Right, SantaEds.com. Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for being here. Yeah, you can definitely come and see some people at their Christmas meeting or their Christmas party for work and things like that.
Work occasions, and one of my favorite is the family, the individual family. Go in there for 15 minutes or something like that. And again, it's all about the magic in the kids' eyes.
Yeah, get to spend some extra time.
Yep.
Thanks so much for bringing here and bringing your jingle bells. We might need you to ring those on our way out. Danny, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas.
This is really great. It's Christmas for Families. Merry Christmas to you.
Thanks.
Again, the website, christmasforfamilies.com. You can be involved in this worthwhile activity, really making sure that every child has that equal experience in Christmas that, frankly, is what makes it so special. Sure. Thank you, guys. We'll be back with more right here on the Mountain Morning Show. Our friend Mike Kilkenstein is up with Ramp Sports and more after this.